Oh, welcome back. A month off because work had gotten crazy. It's still stressful, but things are settling down. Rather than go back to Advanced Wars Returns and be scrutinized for my strategic choices, play something a bit more in my comfort zone, but still new. Edit configuration. Wonder what this does. Ah. Oh, this might be windowed mode. Oh, it's full screen but low res. Oh gosh, those overlays are worked.
The kingdom of Lyria rests in darkness, surrounded on all sides by the vast poison sea. In ages long past, brilliant silver moonlight fell upon Lyria, leading to its ascension as a great kingdom of magic. But this time may soon come to an end. The fledgling sorcerer Kalima Cerulean was granted a macabre vision of the near future. Soon, the great old one who sleeps beneath the earth will awaken. Unless he can quickly perform a ritual to lull it back to its slumber, the world as we know it will come to a violent end.
Yeah, that's a lot more immature than our previous one. And then, okay. So this game, made in the Kingsfield Maker engine, sort of Moonlight, from the year 2000. So there are no mouse controls, of course. It's all keyboard controls. Did read the manual. Okay, looks like numpad's actually the way to go. Kind of, sort of, a little bit. The shift is to attack. I need to actually see if I can change this. Options. What is that? You know what? I'm gonna leave that stuff as is. Okay, so I can't configure pad. Can I actually change the key bindings at all? Oh, but before I continue, let me configure OBS a little bit. Just set up game capture. Means black screen for a brief time. Okay. And that's all set. How is it recording? don't think it is. Okay. Saw a flicker there. Let's see. Yeah, no, that has to be it. Hmm. Damn. The manual did warn that because this engine is 25 years old, it might have issue on some modern hardware because, you know, architectural changes. Sure, specs might have increased, but how you do things also matters. I think we're gonna have to do some desktop capture for this one. Okay, I just need to get used to strafing. Actually, since this is, in fact, display capture, I can show you the manual. It looks like, yeah, Cybox pauses, so I assume that menu actually pauses things. So this is the manual that comes with it. The controls, though, yes, it is primarily numpad. There are some other controls, but this is default, so I feel like I should be able to edit these somewhere, but I didn't see that in game. I can explore a bit more in the menus. But yeah, no mouse controls. Just hack a shift, magic is control, which works if you're using the arrow keys, because shift and control are right there. But you have to go to the numpad for strafing as well as up-down look. At which point, yeah, let's just... Okay, numpad enter doesn't do that. Okay, there's running. So sprinting consumes both. Okay. Alright, yeah, up top, the red and the purple bar. Those are important because the red bar is my attack bar. And the purple bar is my magic bar, and I can't cast magic until that purple bar is full, and as far as attacking, I can keep attacking. It's just nowhere near as strong. So yeah, we have 7 on the numpad to look down, 9 to look up, 8 to recenter. 4 and 6 are strafing. 5 is to go forwards, 2 is backwards, 1 and 3 are to turn left and right. So that configuration is very much just the arrow keys, just on the numpad. Then we have the extra 5 buttons on top for additional camera control, and that's... I know from... well, I know I've mentioned Josh Strife Hayes before. He's done Kingsfield as well, playthroughs, and from his, I know strafing is going to be pretty potent, or at least it should be. System options. Yeah, not gonna touch those. Nothing for... okay. My left hand's still resting on Lazda. You can get used to this. Now, combat's going to be the real test because, like, I can't do too much. Charter Moonlight Fort. You know what? Yeah, let's take that. There's actually... I have not used the numpad so much that there's actually a sediment on here. Like, I've had this keyboard for some... at least 10 years now. $20 keyboard, held up very well. I had no issues with it, just have to make sure it doesn't get too dirty. Yeah, numpad keys should be feeling smooth, but they don't. Feel the dust that's stuck onto them. Yes, the library is open to all. However, I have closed access to the aqueduct. Got anything else to say? Oh no, we cannot risk any more bopping about the aqueduct. Magic shields that keep it up are much too fragile. Okay, I will not change my mind. I want to say this place feels familiar. Let's check a few bookshelves, see if I can actually activate anything. What's more, the Reef Kingdom of Skull was beset with numerous fellow creatures, no doubt due to the meddling of dark magic by the king. And as it was sieged, the very land fell away into the poison sea. Only the keep itself was held by Skull's dark magics. The Illyrian forces were victorious in defeating and imprisoning the Dark Magician. It resulted in heavy casualties and the loss of the Great Moonlight Sword. Broken into 5 pieces, many were lost. Unintentionally, it was embedded into Skull's corpse. Should he rise again, his powers should be greatly reduced. That's some obvious foreshadowing. Hello, sir. Enjoying the library? Lucky old Mr. Vero still lets me in here. He caught me sneaking into the aqueduct once. I had to bribe him with some chamomile tea. He loves the stuff, but it always puts him right to sleep. Looks really fascinating. Oh, noted for the future. I'll have to get into the aqueduct somehow. At some point. Carrying curry. 3 cups jasmine rice, vegetable oil, 2 yellow onions, 1 pound of chicken or other protein, some Napa cabbage. Salt, pepper, MSG. 3 spoonfuls of black garlic, 3 tablespoons soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of fish sauce, 1 can of coconut milk, 3 to 5 tablespoons of korma curry powder, cooking mayo. Wash and then cook the rice in a rice cooker. Heat drizzle of oil in a large block or skillet over medium-high heat. Chop the onions and add to the skillet for 3 minutes. Stir occasionally. Chop chicken and cabbage and add to the skillet. Salt, pepper, and sprinkle MSG on the ingredients in the skillet. Stir occasionally and let sear for 6 to 8 minutes or until brown. Add garlic, soy sauce, fish sauce, coconut milk, 1 cup of water, and curry powder and let simmer for 10 minutes, stirring occasionally. Taste the sauce around the ingredients. Add more soy, fish, seasonings, or other curry powder as needed to make it tasty. 2000, and I can't believe I'm reading it. How to cook curry here in the library. Scoop rice into plates, scoop curry over rice, drizzle the dish with additional soy sauce and Kewpie. Enjoy. So remember LUNACID? How that game is very much inspired by Kingsfield? Yes, actually. Oh wow. That's not how it looks on my window. I should have checked the side. This is taking up the whole screen on my end. How am I gonna handle this? Because as you can see, it minimizes whenever I alt-tab. Checking this is gonna be a pain in the butt. I guess as I sort out technical issues, I'll explain this. So, you know, remember LUNACID, the dungeon crawler that was... Okay, let me see if system settings will help. RGB. Yeah, I don't really know what any of these are, so I'm going to... You know that as is. Can't change resolution. Can't change colors either. It only doesn't file in your filter. Down 8. So, if you remember LUNACID Legend Caller inspired by Kingsfield, developed by Kira, he made a prequel to it, which is this, and he made the prequel in Sword of Moonlight, the engine that From Software released to make Kingsfield, like, games. Like, this was made in the same engine as Kingsfield, basically. It's a 25-year-old engine at this point. it's numpad controls. Yeah, I will... I should probably just make use of small display, shouldn't I? The issue is I'm going to have to really guesstimate on where it is, since I can't just look at it and fiddle with OBS at the same time. Yeah, because small display I have set up. I remember for when we used to play window games, I'd have that just to hold it. Actually, curious about game capture, because I do have that set up to capture the window. I'll fiddle with the stuff on this for a little bit. Yeah, no, game capture does not capture it. That's something else I learned pretty early on tinkering with this. Oh well. Alright. Fiddle with small display capture. Hmm. Hey there, Nessum. We're figuring out technical issues because this engine's 25 years old and OBS is apparently having trouble capturing it. Right now I'm trying to figure out preview controls so that way I can actually try to fiddle with this, because the small display capture I've got is really just picking display capture and blowing it up, which means the edges I have to grab are off of the preview window. So, yeah. Hmm. I can reset the transform, and let's see. Let's direct that way off to the side. How does that work? Better! Not great, but better. Can't. I wish I could keep it up and captured, but I can't. Literally cannot. Yeah, fair enough. Honestly, not the first time I've had random stuff on screen at times. Alright, I haven't adjusted it, but I did want to double check where I am with that. Okay, so a little bit of the bottom is currently clipped off, and we're missing a bit on the side. But it's a lot closer. Just so you know what I'm going through. I have to put that up here. I have to somehow figure out, as you can see, what I have to grab is way off screen. I'm not sure how I'm going to zoom up OBS around to actually fix that. Yeah, I'm just hoping we can get all of it on screen and largely fit it. I'm not going to go for a perfect fit because this looks like it's closer to 4:3 aspect ratio than 16:9. Well, I'm not hoping for a full fit. I'm just hoping to have it take up most of the screen and not cut off anything. And to address your question, a mage fighter, if we have a fighter class, then yes, it is a fighter who is also a mage. But if there is no fighter class, then yeah, you're someone who fights mages. Alright, reset the transform. And I'm gonna guess about there. Just using the Steam window as a guide. Alright, cool. We don't have the bottom off. Cut off. That black space would be perfect for chat, if only I kept the widget that I used some years ago. Then again, we're on YouTube, so they're on the side anyways. I'd like to try centering it, but I'm not sure if I should try. I'll give centering it a go. And then probably about there. Off center, but good enough. Yeah, almost fill up the screen vertically too. Alright, cool. Ugh. Alright, that handles the OBS jank. Now I just have to get used to the controls. So I only had a brief look at the yeah. So, do you have any idea of the controls? Yes, arrow keys do work. I got left, right, forwards, backwards. But it's primarily numpad, which is 1 left, 2 is backwards, 3 is look right, 4 is strafe, 5 is forwards, 6 is strafe in the other direction, 7 is to look down, 8 is to recenter, 9 is to look up. However, shift is to attack. I'm not going to do control because I don't think MP regenerates normally, but control underneath it is magic. Tab on the other side of the keyboard is the menu, and ESC is to go back in the menu. Also, space is to interact, and holding space is how you sprint. Which, there's looks to be no way to rebind these either. Yes, so... I have not played Dark Souls on keyboard. This technically supports controller support, but the the manual says, yeah, no, this engine sometimes doesn't really work, so use Steam input instead. And that should work fine, but I don't really want to set up my controllers right now. I'll just deal with the keyboard controls. Yes, as far as mechanically speaking, we have our compass that always points, well, north-ish. I say ish because what it points to is the great northern chasm of Lyria, not exactly North Pole. So, if that's north, then it's true north, otherwise, whatever. That's what our compass always points to. The red bar is our attack bar, so that will... we can always attack, it's just waiting until it's full gives us a much stronger attack. And the purple bar is our magic bar, which means we can't cast spells until that's full when there's HP and MP. And because I don't think MP regenerates on its own, I'm not going to try casting magic. It was, by my account, the first age when one once might brave the miasma and soar beyond it. I had heard of a castle of wizards who all attempted this venture in seeking to establish a kingdom bathed in sunlight. I expected them to return someday, but they did not. I made so many attempts to reach them, but all ended in failure and me narrowly avoiding death. Desperately, I made the periscope. It did reach the sky, but only briefly as miasma ate away at its metallic coating. I saw what I believed to be a kingdom of the sky. It was beautiful, but I saw no life upon it. Hollow, floating wizard spires lazily hung in the air. I wanted so badly to see any sign of life, but nothing. And only darkness as my mechanism broke from the strain. Maybe they do live up there, or maybe they all died. Canonically speaking, in the LUNACID universe at this point, this game takes place thousands of years before the main game, and of course we know the aftermath of what happened here. We succeed, and man does it cause turmoil. I still can't believe there's a fucking curry recipe in here. If I had a wok or a skillet, maybe I'd try this, but like, what the fuck? Yes, gone horribly right is the right way of phrasing it. No, that's just clipping into it. Okay. This is probably to the aqueduct, isn't it? Yeah. Another garden. Well, things seem normal-ish enough for now. I mean, as normal as that can be. Alright, so plot, because I doubt there's going to be much expositing outside what the manual says. We have to find all of the light and dark spells in the game. So that way we can... Can I even see the moon? I don't think I can see the moon. That is unfortunate. Just a refresher, in LUNACID you have the Great Old One that woke up and bathed her all the miasma. Well... apparently that old one is going to wake up soon. And so we gotta melt the moon back onto it so it goes back to sleep. And to do that, we're gonna need all the magic in the world. Huh. I'd at least get to, like, read the tombstone, but... just nothing inside. So aside from that synopsis of the manual, we got nothing. Oh, by the way, this game's free on Steam, too. If you want to give it a go. Meetings, Larry. I am to read manual. It's a fantastic day, isn't it? You know you can sprint by holding the spacebar. Amazing! While this kingdom is fairly safe, you should save often whilst in dungeons. I heard of an ancient magic you can use by pressing control. Isn't that fascinating? I know most Illyrian are pacifists, but I see you carrying that dagger. That one of the blades that absorbs mana. I hear you can use it by pressing shift. Fascinating. I'll be off then. You know what? Fuck it, fine, I'll press control, see what happens. Costs 5 mana. Wait, absorbs mana. This is the Dark Dagger. Oh, this loops, doesn't it? Yeah, here's the garden. Here's the garden I started in. Huh. Neat. So no, Kingsfield just starts you off in the dungeon, and it's like, yep, good luck. And they always have some kind of instant death pit, like right at the start. Just as a tradition. I think it was... Mind you, I haven't played Kingsfield, any of them, but I've heard of and or watched them be played. So I am secondhand information here. But in, I believe, Kingsfield 4, they have it to honor their tradition of being an insta-kill trap if you go the wrong way. If you just walk straight as soon as this game starts, like you don't adjust your path at all, you'll hit a pinpoint specific trigger where you just fall through the floor into a lava pit and die. And that's it. Start a new game. Well, that's neat. That's because I think in the first Kingsfield, or maybe the second one, because it's back in that weird time, you know how Final Fantasy, like the first one didn't come over to the States, so they called the second one the first one when it came over. Same with Kingsfield. If Kingsfield 1, they have Kingsfield 2, which got localized to the US as Kingsfield 1. So one of the ones, at the start, there's like you take a right instead of a left and you just hit a Kraken, and that's like a mid to end game boss that will just one-shot you from the start of the game. And it's like, okay. That tradition kind of continues. It's like, yeah, exploring isn't always safe. To open this hollow, glass keys must be used, maybe smelted from bottles of sand. Well, at least they're telling us how. This would be more comfortable with a controller, wouldn't it? So at least then, you can use Steam Imp to bind this stuff to more traditional things and have strafe be the bumpers. Maybe right stick to look? But yeah, we do have left, right, up, down. I feel like these might be teleportation things, so I'm just gonna save game. No, I will not have warped to the abandoned mines. Please keep... Well, thank you. Not yet. There's other stores I haven't gone to, so... Road or... Okay. Yeah, here we are. So this is probably some merchant shenanigans. Welcome, Galmus. What can I get you today? What do I have to sell? Nothing. I have 60 gold. I could buy a short sword, rapier, farming sword. It costs more, so it's probably better. Oh, a Lyrian longsword. Nice, but also health vial. And a vial. Crystal shard, mapping mirror. 80. Dang. Oh, small shield. Okay, what do I have? Here's the Lyrian dagger. Oh, one spear. Don't have any support. I have Shard of Moonlight and notes. Each is scrawled in your handwriting. Soon the Moonlight Beast will awake, and all will come to an end. However, the precious silver rain from the dissolving moon could lull it back to slumber. For the ritual, I will need to gather the Moonlight Blade from the Lyrian crypts, and a ring imbued with power of poison fog. If I can gather these and bring them to the highest altar in Lyria, I'll be able to release a blast of miasma. The resulting silver cascade should lull the Great One into a deep sleep. Sure. That's why Desmond brought up Mage Fighter. If this follows Kingsfield, then okay, I get what this is about. Your class, I don't think it means that much. So from what I remember of first Kingsfield, they did have a class system there, and the class really just reflected what your stat distribution was. Like, if you were a soldier, if you had a soldier stats, if you were a mage, if you had a mage's stats. Like, that was as far as that went. I'm gonna check out what's behind the other door. It's probably another shop. Rob? Just hit D to strafe. I feel like you'll be someone I know. Just a hunch. Nope, never mind. Someone else. I thought she might be the, Druid. Dryad? Yeah, Dryad. That we see in the main game. Oh, chamomile tea. Okay, I can use that to get into the aqueduct. Okay, so I have 60. I should get a shield. Ah, there is no weapon that costs 20. I wonder, is blocking automatic? Probably. Probably just extra armor, really. Oh yeah, it is! Come on. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can head into the aqueducts, so... get some chamomile tea. And let's find our way back to the library. Should be... Alright, I have not been here. Hello, Calamus. I think I can feel our kingdom fading. If I strain my eyes, I can even see it. Oh, sorry, Calamus. You know I get caught up in my existential dread at times. I feel dark forces at play beneath the ground, in the air, in my very blood. Oh, sorry, I'm doing it again. I was told by the little magics that you seek the Moonlight Blade. I may be able to help. You can fetch all 5 pieces. I can reforge it anew. That's... I heard a rumor that the shards reside in the lost kingdom of Skull. Long ago fell part-way into the poison sea, and now the path is sealed, I'm afraid. Only a water crystal could dispel the barrier, and those are scant to come by now. Water crystals used to be found plentiful in the mines, but that's been abandoned. That's our first location to check that. Water crystals used to be found. Also, I think... Yeah, that looks a bit like ceiling I'm seeing over the cliffs there. I wonder if that's the ceiling of the library. That or it's just a depth of field trick, I don't know. This is the year... This is 21st century jank, really? Look at how far we've come. We can render polygons. Yeah, it's probably up here that I was seeing. It feels like it matches. Alright, here's the question. Do I talk to him or do I use the tea near him? Talk to him. That beautiful aromatic smell. Oh, some chamomile tea. How thoughtful, Calamus. It still won't change my mind. Looks like... Yeah, it got used already. I wonder, though. Supposedly falls asleep after drinking that, so maybe I just have to reload the area. Talk to the kid again. Yeah, I bet they are fascinating. Especially that curry recipe that's just out of fucking nowhere. Actually, I'm curious if I just do a lap around this castle. I'm sure he exits the load zone, or the distance at which things de-render. And that might cause his state to update. Better I just have to wait in real time. But it's probably a map load thing. Oh, yep. It was either re-render or map load, but like that is... Okay. Alright, right, you have to actually... use the item for inventory. Okay, what's up with the aqueduct? Yeah, that just looks like bottomless pit to me. course, that's locked. Now it's not interactable. That looking up will change the interaction volume, but still. Is that a slime or an item? I'm gonna say it's a slime. Okay. I had 90 HP before, right? Yeah, that thing does a shit ton of damage. Okay. Now, I made the save before I bought the chamomile tea in case this ended up being a very bad idea, and so far it seems like it's a rather bad idea. I hear the stomping of another statue. I'm not going to go that way. Yeah, it is still trying to fight me. Huh. I'm going to wager I shouldn't really be here right now. So, oh, I had 60 HP, okay. Still, that's almost like a third of it in one go. I can't buy the arming sword. Alright. Health for health, mana valor for mana. Crystal shard to return. Probably just bite the bullet and buy a short sword. Interesting. 75 centimeters. 50. Okay, we could go to abandoned mines, or we could try to pick someplace else. I'll leave the save as is. That honestly seems like the safest way to go about it. Okay, so we have that way. Here's something trudging. Am I just not... Okay. I have to interact on it. Alright. Yeah, this feels like the right place to go. God, that attack range is so bad. Okay. Oh, two of them now. I notice my MP is at 50. So maybe melee attacks just restore my mana. I think they do. Yeah, they do. Nice. Ooh, 2 obtained. Play 1, drop 1, 2. 1 obtained. Oh. Nope, no loot. Locked, right? Yeah, locked. There's 3 full power swings with the arming sword, and we're good. mushroom. I guess if I can get a description for it, I'll definitely. Twin-headed snail. Now's a good time to... Yeah, the snail does stop moving. Okay. This does actually pause the game. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what a mana stream would do. Let's fix the camera a little bit lower, though. Clearly I need to pay attention to the ground, given the enemies are a bit low. And they drop stuff on the ground, too. So, you know. Nothing inside. Floating ring blocked me. Warmth acquired. Magic learned. Nice. If the snail turns out to be hostile, I guess we can engage it. It's just a goofy little snail. Well, I guess little is a bit of a wrong descriptor there. Oh, they're back! No, let's not engage them if they're not engaging us. Okay, they are hostile. Yeah, level 3 mage fighter. I have not that much HP left, so let's Warms the soul to replenish health, a truly kind spell, though it will not bring back the dead nor prolong the dying. Nice. Now, they mentioned the dagger restores mana, so I'm gonna just try this. Also, that looks like a crack on the... Oh, that's just a pickaxe. No, yeah, just 1 mana per swipe. In which case, let's change equipment, weapon, short sword. Yeah, so is 1 mana per hit. Yeah, I can tell this would still be awkward. Oh, leather boots. Yes, I will take those. Ocean boat? Oh, ocean boat shard. Because I currently am buck naked. And now I'm buck naked with shoes. Well, actually, looking at my hand as it whizzes by, I think I am wearing clothes, at least. Equipment screen says otherwise. Okay, so I think what's happening is is that this game actually does have 3D aiming, like, it has Z-axis aiming. I'm just not... Ugh. This ain't like Doom, the original, where the Z-axis is just visual and not mechanical. Let's leave that alone. Don't know what's behind there. Okay, support magic. Out of MP. Dang. Alright. Let's try this mana shroom. Okay, it's a little bit of MP. Alright, so 1 mana shroom is equal to 1 cast of healing warmth. 15 MP. Okay, I will save the last mana shroom for elsewhere. I think I would like to play this on my Steam Deck, but streaming that's honestly a no-go. Rather, that'd be a whole other technical thing I have to figure out, and I don't want to put in the effort right now. I just have to remember how to strafe on a numpad while fighting. This thing moves. So again, I want to remind you, I'm controlling movement and camera all on with one hand, which I'm definitely not used to. I think the main reason why I'm not sure about... Oh, I need to remember which way I'm going. Okay. I see why they would recommend crystal shards in the manual. Yeah, I see why they recommend crystal shards in the manual. Okay. Oh, there is friendly fire. Alright, let's go. It's just 3. Ow. Okay, support magic. Of course, take Notion Bone Shard. Notion Bone Shard was a really commonly needed alchemical ingredient in the first game. If I can keep the stun lock up, this is a great way to get MP back. Yeah, 41 MP for just fighting inefficiently. Fantastic. Okay. Our average defense is looking nice. Have to angle my camera a bit downward so I can target the low height entities. still don't know how the scene's going to handle hidden walls, though. Okay, now we go this way. And there's more flour in here. Okay. Is my magic power actually affected by this? Oh nice, I can go for 50. So I'm pretty sure I was hitting it. Yeah, like that does a lot more damage. Maybe I was missing it or something in its own jank way. It really does feel like the case. You know, since I have a rather, a glut of MP right now, and I've figured out how I'm going to... Just checking the ceiling, because if this is based on Kingsfield, I expect things to be a bit mean to the player. Hold on, I have a short sword. Alright, time to just farm MP for a bit. I wonder how much MP I can even have. Oh, 63 is the cap. Yeah, like, it didn't register the hit. So we're not... Wrong button. There we go. And then we go this way. We should be going backwards right now. Yep. Yep, I recognize that. Now then, how much coin do I have? 42. Okay, if I can get a few more, I can buy an arming sword. I mean, it feels like the spells have trouble hitting if it's right after a melee strike. Is this the beginning? This is the beginning. Nice. Well, let's be sure to save that. Now, I think, given I don't see... Yeah, I have 2 short swords, so I can't sell what I have equipped, which is good. Man, you're selling me shit for 6 times the price. Nice, over a meter. Sorry, that animation just... It's so off-center. Like, I get where it's coming from, but that is still so off-center. Alright, let's see what else we can find in here. In fact, let me take a brief break both to go to the bathroom as well as to try and set up some controller, rather Steam input for this. I will BRB. Okay, I got things working. We are now on a controller. It's still a bit awkward, of course, because we don't have, like, true stick movement, but it's a lot better. Like, vertical still is... It's actually, left and right triggers are also up and down, on top of just stick up and down. That's because, like... Go... I have to tilt the stick farther than I'd like. To go diagonal. That's something I'll just have to sort out. But my word, is that more That is so much easier to control, too. Oh, this... It's weird to think a game built around numpad controls is easier to use on a controller than on numpad. Of course, there's no sensitivity at all, either. It's... awkward controls through and through, but... it's still a lot better than before. Okay, cool. Configure path still isn't there. Arming sword and... Actually, how good is this going to be? I just use the arming sword, because one spell, one arming sword, swipe at full power. Okay, it's twice this. Oh, that explains some things. Alright, let's... There we go. I'm gonna not go that way for just a moment. I'll double check with my mental map of this place, and also... thought this for a bit, but the music is a bit loud. Yeah, that should be better. Now, I have taken this chest before. Yeah, nothing inside. And yeah, I see what happened. I didn't look left. In part because of the awkward controls, but yeah, I just didn't look left there. I'm still gonna re-explore everywhere. I know enemies respawn over time, but whatever. I know how to get back my resources now, and it's not particularly awkward either. Especially not with the controller being far superior. Mouse and keyboard right now. Yeah, so that way's locked. I already picked up chest, which gives me a short sword. Yeah, so I guess it's just, let's look through here then. See what's up, because I feel like they wouldn't just hand us a health vial. Seems to be dead, yeah. Yeah, it does seem to be dead. Seems to be dead. Dead. Broken sword. And the turn speed is definitely ungodly slow. Big room, bunch of corpses. Let's... Got it. Weird thing. Magic. I don't want to fight you up close. You have magic too, of course. Eh. That doesn't do that much damage. I thought the hitbox is regenerate on the enemy. This is why we're a mage fighter. Alright. Fire away, you say? Alright, let's change equipment. Magic. Simply run magic or start a wind, sends out torrents of fire. Fire, the forever violent and loyal companion, may dedicate themselves to its magical study. Let's give that a try. Yeah. I see that being useful against a larger enemies. Ah, it might only be a one hit then. I get some MP back, but for now. Yeah, it seemed to be invulnerable for a bit during their own hurt animation. That or the hurt box either disabled or it's just pushed out of my own attack range. You know, there's a decent chance now that my movement's improved that I could take on that walking suit of armor in the aqueduct. Yeah, I remember the iron guard over just saw there. I just want to reconfirm where exactly I am, though. I recognize the well that I passed by. Just that the rest of this feels very new. Or more precisely, unfamiliar. I think that's... yeah, that's where the broken shovel was. Okay. Okay. Recognize where I am. Now that I know where I am, roughly, let's go back to find that one door. Yeah, here's one. Immediate music change. I'm gonna back off from that for a little bit, because there's that other door. I should check out. I think I've gone the wrong way. Yeah, I overshot my destination. Whatever. Yeah, this was the well that I remember. And this is... yep. Okay. So then we can go through here. Wait, this is... wrong turn. Alright, take the right here. Don't go that way, at least I don't think. Yeah, again, this is why the game recommends crystal shards, not only because you'll want them, to survive, but also fucking lost. What's up with the little potholes, though? Okay. Put it on firewall. Not good for shooting around corners. I know, seriously, where... Alright, try through here. This looks kinda right. I want to emphasize kinda right. Yeah, okay. There we are, and there's also a sign that I somehow failed to notice before. Signs. Alright, so we have 2 ways to go now. One that seems to be a bit of an area change, and there's here, down to the mines. Why am I... 24 coins, okay. Man, this really is just a master key down here. Wait a minute, I've been here before. Yeah, nothing inside. Oh. Ant thing. Oh, dies in 2 full power blows. Well, that's good. Or does it? Okay. Get blasted. Alright, so they go down 1 firewall, but that's honestly... I changed over to Wynn's here. Seriously, what's the deal with store items? I guess to prevent yourself from selling them or something? Yeah, I don't get it. They don't die to 1. Well, if they respawn, I'll check again. Oh, yeah, I'll take a health vial. Oh. Speaking of respawning. Oh, not empty. Can't test it then. Gosh, my hurt box is small then. Would have narrowly dodged that. And through here. More ants. And don't have enough MP to test, so. Gonna farm MP off of this guy. 21. Alright, that's 1. 2. Uh-huh. 3. More than the arming sword. 4. Oh. Will it perchance take 5? More than 5. Okay. Experimentation handled. Even though Fire Wave costs twice as much, it's one shot to kill them. Unlike that Wind Dart, which takes a lot. More than 5, which is more hits than the Arming Sword takes at full power, so not worth the cost. Other gloves, I will take that. I think they're reflected on my hands. Yeah. Other gloves. Yeah. It's actually reflected in the model. Nice. I hear another one. Cast a firewall, but not worth it when it's already wounded. Oh, right! Bottle of sand to make the glass keys. I think that about covers this, though. Oh. Just wait for this. Go. 2 full power swings. Drop. Yeah, just reconfirming that exited basically right there. Okay. Into the End of the road. So nice that I get 1 MP back per hit. I mean, it is a small amount, but it's really nice to have some way to regenerate it. I don't have to be stingy with my magic. Alright, here. Gonna do a bit of a classic thing, which is face to the wall, mash and indirect. I got nothing. So it's just a room then, so I guess this is just to get the glass bottle. Means there's only one place I can think of to go next. And that's the place with different music. Now, I may have taken a wrong turn already, or I may not have. I did not. How much money? I got 47 coin. Okay. Okay, shield on the ground. Another shield. Let's see, 211. Wait, 1.2 kilograms. 101. Also 1.2 kilograms. Okay, so stick with a small shield. That one's better. I don't know, they aren't really seeing me. Side. Nothing inside. Like there's plenty of them around, but they don't appear to be that aggressive. Yes, there are levels to be had to kill things, so there is a reason to kill them. Go on a killing spree, as it were. But is there really? Yeah, like I got pretty close to that thing, and it's just not bothering with me. I think I was also behind it. If it actually sees me, yeah, maybe. Yeah, I really don't seem that hostile. Wonderful. Bunch of 90-degree turns. Yeah, 90-degree turns are scary because our turn speed is very slow. Something could very easily just... Fucking thought there'd be some. Alright. Oh, it's a steel needle. Alright, let's take a look. What does it look like? Okay, so it's the same as it is in the base game. It's mildly recessed. Okay. Do 10 on the stab. Arming sword is 6-4. Okay, so if I need better slash... hand animation. Not even gripping it properly. I'm handing it to them. Anyway, what's in... Oh, is this just above the hall from before? Maybe. Where it came from. Yeah, that's where it came from. Okay, so just keep an eye out for slightly recessed walls, and otherwise we are good. Yeah, they're hostile. Okay. It's like they share an aggro state. Are you hostile or are you an NPC? You are too late, Calamus. I know what you plan to do. Taking the last water crystal with me to latest keep. Nice, crystal shard. I will save that for when I need it, though. Yeah. Yeah, that does indeed seem to be dead. Sorry, I need to take a screenshot of that. Hold on, F12 doesn't even work? Man, does the Steam overlay not? Okay, Steam overlay does work. Huh. I don't think the screenshots work. Ah, okay. Latest keep. Got it. This is new turf, then. Where is it? Oh, that's old turf. Only thing I really had to fight were the hands, which is interesting. Oh, I should check out more of this place, though. That's fair. End up skipping a lot because I wanted to avoid aggroing a bunch of these, you know, these things. Looks like it's walking towards me. Kinda. Pretty slow. Yeah, I'm gonna assume they're aggroed right now. Alright, cool. Nothing inside. Nothing inside. Nothing inside. Oh, either you respawn fast or you wandered in here. Well, let's do a thorough search then. Check the rooms on each side before moving on to the next set of rooms. Nothing inside, side, side. Let's get some MP off of you. Different attack animations. Inside, inside. Alright, next set of rooms, if there are any. There aren't, it's just a big ass corridor. Yeah, they're like invulnerable during their hurt animation. Yeah, so I was through there already. What I'm looking for is over here. because I have the spare mana. Okay. Still charging the spell, though. There we go. How much mana? 86 I can store. I can have 120 health, so let's... Okay, there we are. Castle Park. Feeling warmth. Uh-huh. Oh, that's neato. So yeah, there's two, or rather, there's actually a few ways that LUNACID has hidden. There's of course the slightly recessed walls, which are hidden doors you activate. There's the guys coming down the hallway. Blast his ass. His ass was indeed blasted, but it is not dead. Who was not enough to blast his ass? About 3. 3's enough. Okay, but there's a few ways. There's the recessed walls, there's, I guess, one-off things like the shovel blocking a passage. And then there's the mirages, which, yeah, as the name would imply, they are indeed illusions, but they're actual physical manifestations. As soon as you find the little weak spot, and you hit that, the mirage is gone. But that's not quite the case in this one. This one just seems to be you walk into the eye. That's been settled. Going down this way, there's to the right is the right way to go. Straight is the straight way to go. Except it bends, so I guess we're not straight. Yeah, I'll take a bottle of sand. Mana shroom. I'll take a mana shroom. That leaves the right way, which is also literally the right. The right way is the right way. Okay. No, it was non-hostile before, but not this time. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. 6. Okay, it's worth like 3 stabs of the steel needle. So hard to center yourself, like left or right wise. Because again, there's no sensitivity here. You're just full turn, no matter which way you go. Okay. I'm there, so I guess it's time to go back. Done with this area. Looks like there may be 4 areas total if we're counting the... There's the 3 warp crystals, then the aqueducts. And maybe there's more, but I don't know. Ah. Oh, sweet, 89. Buy that mirror map thing. Now, but before I do that, let me try talking to that downer of a prophet we've got. Alright, I don't think I talked to her in the save. Alright, so look to latest keep. As much as I'd like to buy a Lyrian longsword. Mapping mirror. Now then... No, let's not use the mapping mirror. I'm not sure if that's genuinely one-time use or not. Actually, I can just save. Oh. Neat. Wait, if that's there, the mapping mirror showed me some... It shows hidden rooms. Fantastic. Ah! I thought there'd be mimics. Why is this thing so strong? I mean, it does 9 damage, which isn't a whole lot, but like... God damn, this thing... Huh. Hey, shield. I'll take that. Let's see, small shield is a 211. 423. Yeah, fantastic. Wonder what the weight has to do with anything, though. Oh, I think this just shows the whole map, then. Huh. which case, let's use store items just to clean some stuff up. So, sword still needs a little arming sword. The rest of it's really just equipped, right? Yeah, leather shield. Yeah, that doesn't. Ah, I accidentally put my weapon away, huh? There we go. That means I should go back to the abandoned mines to figure out if there are any hidden stuff I missed. Not quite where I wanted to head immediately. I want to just double check I haven't unlocked the aqueduct, but also this. To open this hall, glass keys must be used. They may be smelted from bottles of sand. Yes. Glass key acquired. Glass key, okay. In case, I feel like they're definitely one-time use items, so I'm gonna use the glass key. Let's take a crystal shard. One's locked, so let's use our second glass key. It's really, I'm saving in case they get relocked. But somehow I kind of doubt that. Yeah, so that's it for glass keys. Alright, now where was the library? Caribbean Library, and the aqueduct was right through here, and it should be locked. Yes, okay. I have not gotten chamomile tea, I can't afford it now anyways. Alright, now that I've got the mapping mirror, it's time we head back to the abandoned mines, and I just checked the map. That apparently shows hidden rooms. Alright, now, this is probably the latest keep, though, isn't it? Yeah, it's latest keep. Okay. It is indeed just left or right. Alright. Now then... Use items... Mapping mirror. That's a fair bit to check. Hello, I don't recognize that username. Are you perchance someone who's been watching the VODs and finally getting one live? I feel like I should have turned left instead of right. Oh, this is kind of the right way. Oh, welcome. I mean, as it says in the title, this is LUNACID Tears of the Moon. Oh, that was years ago. And I've played Devil's Rubber before on my own, I know that much. I know I played Devil's Rubber back in high school, and I played it again on stream. I did a lot more on stream than I did back in high school. Currently wrapping my memory for who exactly you are. It's vaguely there. I do know Devil's Rubber was suggested. I'd have to look back at Discord messages, honestly. I think that... I know I haven't kept the list up, but I did have a list of recommended games to play on stream, and Devil's Rubber was on there. Probably find out who you are if I look back in the Discord logs. Doesn't actually look like there's any secret passages here. Or are there? Wait a minute. Okay, first off. You need to die. That should just be one more stab. I'm pretty sure there was a secret passage I found, and I don't quite see it on the map. Sora the Orange Juice mascot, I totally remember. Because you're rarely here, because you're... I'm guessing in Korea. I know you're somewhere halfway across the world, and so stream start times are like 2 a.m. at your time, so you can't really be here except when you're getting up early for breakfast. And yes, I remember Sora the Orange Juice mascot. Which also made me look at the time and realize, yep, it's... You always pop in towards the end of the stream. You changed your profile pic and username. Because I know you aren't on the Discord because, well, somehow doesn't work with your phone. Huh. This guy's a very short aggro range. Oh, glad to see ya. Even though it took a while to recognize you through your complete change in identity. But to get you up to speed... Yeah, I was... Actually, you're not on the Discord, so you wouldn't know. I took off the past month because I've been fully... Not just... Officially, I was promoted like a half a year ago, but like last month, I took on fully the role of leader on 2 projects. And my god... Trying to make sure everybody's on task and things are getting done on time is super stressful. And I just needed to not have to worry about playing Advance Wars Return. This is not on the map. Noted, the mapping mirror both does and does not show hidden passages. Got it. Huh. I do remember we talked about Summon Night last time. Now, you like the Twin Summons Night that was on the DS. Where was I? Right, I interrupted my own thoughts checking the mapping mirror. But you might remember LUNACID. I probably streamed it here or there, because I mostly played it on my own. Yeah, you definitely want the stylus for that. But that first-person dungeon crawler that I greatly enjoy, I think it's like $7 at the time. It might have been up since it left early access. But the developer behind that made a prequel game, which is this, Years of the Moon. That story-wise takes place thousands of years beforehand, but it is a story that gets mentioned and is relevant to the main game. So we know how this ends. But if you're wondering why this game looks so dang old, despite coming out today, that's because to fully make this a prequel to LUNACID, they decided to develop it not on a modern game engine, but on the Kingsfield game engine. Sword of Moonlight. So this is a 25-year-old engine. It may or may not run, and you're probably wondering why there's black borders and it's not centered. That's because the game is currently running in whatever resolution it pleases. And it is full screen on my monitor, but OBS only captures a postage stamp sized window in the upper left corner of the screen for some reason. So I have done my... and when you Alt-Tab, it minimizes the game window. So I have done my best to guesstimate where the window is and zoom in appropriately. So that's what you're getting. I will say, this is free on Steam as well, so if you like Kingsfield and you just want to play literally a modern Kingsfield game, go right ahead. I strongly recommend enabling Steam input and getting a controller going, because it is numpad controls otherwise. And not one-handed numpad controls either, because you still have to use shift and control for attack and magic and tab and S for menu navigation, and that's just... it's awkward. At least with Steam input, you can map all the things to like left and right stick, so you can have not perfect stick control, but good enough. What is up with this well? I can't jump though. Yeah, we should head back to Lake to keep Leland Keep because I don't want to spend a lot of time searching for hidden secrets that may or may not be there. This is the... Oh no, this is behind the boss room. That thing doesn't respawn. Neat. Well, let's not use a crystal shard on me getting lost. After all, I could just use the mapping mirror. Oh, and if you're confused on all the UI stuff, don't worry, the game comes with a manual. And it expects you to read the manual. Because you can bet you're behind, there is no tutorial. Alright. Ah, that's unfortunate. Well, also not too different from normal. What the hell is that green? Because normally you pop in at like the last half hour or so, you don't get to see much anyways. Yeah, I guess no, you're fine too. I'm just more stressed than normal. I know Advance Wars returns as well as Shrine Odyssey 2 I need to return to, but I figure I play something more up my alley that's a lot less stressful for me. Because yeah, Advance Wars return can be fun, but it's also stressful to try and think ahead that far when I've just had a week of having to think ahead very far. Alright. See you next time. I'm gonna say Sora, because I'm really gonna have to get used to Blocked by Magic. Alright, your name is Blocked by Magic now. Goodbye, Blocked by Magic. Inside, nothing inside. Inside. Oh! Probably MP refill. Actually, let me test that, because I just cast a spell. Yep. I'm sure there's absolutely no side effects to drinking blue liquid on the ground. What the fuck is it? Dang, they are resilient. Only drop one coin. Okay, I got 36, so we're fine. Let's try Wind Spear. Two. 30. 4. Okay, Wind Spear is really good because fire wasn't doing that much. Actually, now I'm curious. I feel like if I use the mapping mirror too much, I'm just gonna not make a mental map of places. Yeah. Yeah, let's not use the mapping mirror until I'm about done with the location. Yeah, one spear is the way to go. Actually, I should test weapons too. But there's a 210, arming sword is a 6-4. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 steps, which means 1 wind spear is equivalent to 1 stab. Yeah, I'll take your mana vial. I mean, you won't be needing it. I also wonder how long this game is. Oh, it's one of those guys. That's why they're great for farming mana. It's because their hurt animation is short. It matches up perfectly with my attack animation. Yeah, I wanted to check. Yeah, 41 coins. I want to see if one of them has respawned yet, so that I can check how good the arming sword is. Yes, I get its highest damage value is lower than the stab on the steel needle. Oh, it's a 30 per sip. Okay. Yep, there's one. What are you doing? What was that little side shuffle dance? That's 2, 3. Oh, 4 if it's equivalent. Not equivalent. 5 would be, I'd say, slashes on par with stab. Yeah, okay. So damage type doesn't matter. Let's just use the stronger one. I feel like I haven't explored this spot. Broken Shuffle's not interactable. I wonder if Steam's even recording this now that I think about it. Because I have actually started using the Steam recording feature instead of NVIDIA Shadow Play. Because with the Steam recording feature, you can literally just clip what you've recorded, like right there in Steam. You have the clip, and it's at full resolution. It's so nice. No, like, oh, let me just do a shadow play of the clip. Remember to hit the buttons in time. Hope I capture the whole thing. And then after that, 3, 4. And then after that, running through a video editor where I have to like spend time compressing it or trying to match the quality. Nah, Steam's just like, yeah, just put a start here and an end here, and there you go. Anyway, mapping mirror, we're going to use that after I'm done or whenever I'm lost, because I'd rather build a mental map of the place. That seems a lot easier to decipher than a very uniform looking map. That is a big looking flower. Not that strong though. Again, game's free. Just go download it. Strongly recommend playing with a controller with Steam input. The Kira, the developer, has already put out a control config that I'm using. It's very good. So, not much setup. Just pray it works on your machine, because my god, it's 25 years old. Oh, I missed. Are you a dead end or a continuation of the path? Dead end. Fantastic. Iron breastplate, you say? Rusted iron breastplate. Alright, so 4-1 fuller with all zeros. 5-3-5. Yeah, that's better. It might be worth comparing walk speeds or something, because I know his weight is listed there for the items. And so the weight has to mean something. So I'm going to yeah, walk speed feels about the same. Oh, it's too far. Yeah, Wind Spirit served me very well. Yeah, moving in a way that... okay? Going to not engage that. Probably have to, but like, I'm not gonna do that just yet. Gonna save up for a Lyrian longsword and then make my way with that. 56. Alright, I think it was 60. Yeah, it was 60 for the Lyrian longsword. Let's try making a little mental note here. Mapping mirror. Okay, just the northwest corner of the map. If only I could read those moon runes. Oh well. Don't you look at the time. I honestly don't want to stop playing, so I'll have to do an impromptu ask here. Play all of it on stream or play it off stream, because my original plan was just play this on stream when it's stream time, otherwise keep playing off stream. But I'm not sure how much game there is, so this might be the first and last time I show it. Alright. Rusted iron gauntlets. I will take those. Still no headpiece, though. 311-202. Yeah, you just walk into the eye for this engine. Okay, okay. Seven still. I'm assuming the silence means indifferent. I'm gonna keep playing. I may not keep streaming because there's a reason I set the end time to 5 p.m. I have dinner soon after that, but I will keep playing this afterwards. Again, if you like dungeon crawlers, you like King's Field, or you just like LUNACID, it's free on Steam. I walked in a circle. Alright, let's reorient myself and then skedaddle on. I really may just have to fight the dragon. Actually, trying to think about it, I should check to see if the blast keys stick. Ah, I knew I heard you. I think I went in too quickly. Because the one bit of jank I do have to warn you about is it looks like enemies are invulnerable during their own hurt animation. So don't be swinging too fast. Okay, there's two big-ass tunnels? I feel like I would have been through here before, right? This feels like a loop right now. Yeah, it's a loop. That's also where I wanted to go to. Kind of. 62. Fantastic. Alright, now I believe that's the strongest weapon the shop has, or I assume it's the strongest weapon. Here's the rapier, which is like 80, but I don't care too much for stabbing weapons. Yeah, rapier is 80, longsword. Anything else of important? Tornado spell, alright, 120. $725. Oh, it has some smash to it. 125 versus Steel Needles, also 125. So Steel Needles got a lot of stab. Huh. Ah, right. I gotta check the glass armory doors. Do I remember the way? No, I do not. But do I trust I'll find it if I keep going? Yes. Yes, I will. See? I found it. Alright, just gonna double check. I used 2 glass keys. Yeah, okay, so they stick. Feels like I'm walking slower, but eh. Alright, here we will call it a stream. Once again, game is LUNACID, Tears of the Moon. Game built on a 25-year-old engine, made to be a prequel, both narratively and technologically, to LUNACID. Highly recommend using the Steam input config, that just makes this a lot easier to control, a lot more fluid. And yeah, just give it a try, it's free. Well, I feel like dungeon crawlers, and if you're here watching, I assume you have at least a mild interest in dungeon crawlers. Or literally just here for me, but eh. Definitely missed the swing there. I need to check the longsword and two-shot them like the steel needle. The only place, or notable place or memory left is the dragon. Alright, if this is equivalent to a steel needle, then it's just 2 swipes at full power. Okay. Equivalent. It's slower though, because it's not a stab, so eh. But I like long swords. They are a weapon type. Yep. Just gonna save. Ah, a daring fellow with blade and spell. Wilt thou slay the flame of waste long ago I fell? Alas, the poisoned sky did rot mine wings, but now I await death, outliving the kings. I have naught to speak or hear. Either grant me death or die yourself. No, they don't have collision. Oh. You got health? I feel like I'm seeing a hit animation. Yeah. Yeah, I think there's a hit animation. Wait. I saw the spell go through wrong. It does go through wrong. Okay, so there is something I can use. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing enough damage. If any at all. Oh, so be it. It's the wind sage, that bitch. I only saw a partial future. Oh well. I'll get things going. You guys should get going because it's long past my outro. You can tell how engrossed I get by Dungeon Crawler because I forgot to end the stream. So this time, without further ado, thank you very much for watching, and fare thee well.